a succession game. It's when a group of players shape a shared playthrough across turns, documenting what happened. This is Boatmurdered in Dwarf Fortress, the most well-known instance of succession game ever recorded, back when its graphics didn't used to look so stellar. Starting in the something awful forms in 2006, every saved game passed between players like a cursed crown, each ruler inheriting the chaos left by the last. Boatmurdered in essence was a chronicle of doomed dwarves and deranged rulers. Each new player wrote diary-style updates, half report, half roleplay. When a horde of elephants was attacking the fort, the current administrator said, "There is only one chance left. I activated the entire military and sent them in a massed charge at the elephant. The recruits, minus all those drinking, eating and sleeping, let out a mighty shout and charge, for the glory of Boatmurdered. No one can fault their bravery, only their results." When the next governor inherited a fortress buried in elephant corpses, he opened his log with, "My predecessors have left me a kingdom of death and blood. I'll fit right in." Another, after triggering a lava flood, cheerfully noted, "The elephants are gone. The dwarfs are gone. The magma is doing fine." There was grim laughter in every entry, dwarfs worshipping demons, nobles demanding gold statues amid slaughter, rulers insisting everything is under control as the fort burned. Together it read like a black comedy written by a dozen lunatics sharing one doomed playthrough. Each player turned catastrophe into dark comedy, staying in character, building off each other's insanity. A group of storytellers, role-playing as increasingly deranged dwarven administrators, united in one goal, documenting the funniest apocalypse ever dug. After Boatmurdered spread online, more fortresses followed, Hatchoots, Syrupleaf, Gemcloud, each one an experiment in shared storytelling. But succession games are still very much a niche paradigm. Very few games besides Dwarf Fortress practice it. But games like Civilization and RimWorld have also seen initiatives. It could very well be an untapped goldmine of stories. Games like Jurassic World Evolution could work. The same concept of a new manager coming in and changing things up while writing a journal. But a carousel of new management is just one way to go about succession games. If we're being creative, maybe there are more ways that we haven't tried. It can theoretically work with any type of game that has a save game that you can share. But where would it work well and be particularly fun? Where would roleplay and journal entries truly have extra value? Here's a whim, how about RPGs? Perhaps one like Baldur's Gate 3 could fit the bill. Actual multiplayer with text role-playing doesn't really work that well here. The game doesn't even natively have a chat system. You gotta get a mod for that. And once you start an NPC conversation or some other event is triggered, the main character or active character will be locked in a cutscene followed by choices. I know, because I tried that. It's bad. It staggers the roleplay and becomes jarring and disillusioning for the fluidity of it all. Sure, you can roleplay in the interim space outside of such events, but the game is entirely built around those choice events and NPC conversations, which is just not natural for fluid roleplay. But maybe here succession games could work. The game can diverge in many ways and each player might take it on a different path. But how to go about it? Which character? Maybe each player plays a different origin character at their turn, rotating party leadership. Or maybe, better yet, choose a character suffering from an internal struggle, such as the Dark Urge origin character. I'm not really sure what this character is about, but it seems to have a dark past that might be revealed during the game.
My rancid blood whispers to me, kill, kill, and kill again. My ruined body yearns to reap death in this world, and when this foul urge calls, it possesses my whole being. Injured beyond repair, I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark urge, lest it consume my mind. I must discover who I was and what happened to me before my twitching knife hand writes a tragedy in blood.
Each player can explore its internal struggles differently, whatever it may be. A player can add memories at their turn, and those memories may affect the next player. Or maybe it could be played out that the Dark Urge is continuously suffering from amnesia, so each time a player receives their turn, it's like a new host arriving to take control of him, and the character relies on the memories of their previous journal entry to know what it did. How interesting would that be? Would you want to play something like that? Maybe we could set something up. Thanks for watching, and till next time.